Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of the Bard's Tale Trilogy. We're on part 15 of a Solar Caster Iron Man mode run. And we're in the second volume and getting fairly close to the end of that volume. So it looks like we're 53 hours and 29 minutes in. That's total game time for this run. So let's see where we're at. So we are in Oscon's Fortress. Level 1, it appears. Okay. Let's go north here. That color... that is going to drain spell points, I believe. Gotta be careful here. Explore everything. Hey Cody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? This is Bard's Tale 2, and I'm nearing the end of Bard's Tale 2. I still have the third one to play through in this run. 29 troglodytes, 1 Wizard of Iz, 1 Mist Giant, and 16 Knifemen. Okay, let's cast Minger's Mallet here. One Mist Giant. Interrupted with it. Glad you're doing well, Cody. It's actually a mix. I have some of the legacy mode options enabled and some of the modern. I left the mini map on because it helps tremendously, and I've already beaten the Bard's Tales 1 and 2 on the legacy version. So, fan screw's dead. Okay. Both of my fan screws left to resurrect them. But I enabled the Commodore 64 option, which allows you to use items that aren't in your inventory. Drums of Death and a Dragon Wand. There's another legacy option. What was it? Don't remember what it was. Oh, shared inventory. Like this, where you have a party inventory. I left that enabled. Okay, where are we at? Hi there, Ice Blink. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh yeah, Bard's Tale Trilogy. So I take it you're a fan? And have you played this remake? It is fantastic. This is my third playthrough of this. But I'm playing Iron Man, so my mage dies, my solo caster dies, it's game over. So this is quite the challenge. That trap could kill me, for example. Oh, we got teleported. Nice. Jeremy? Ah, okay. Well, welcome to the stream. What about for character transfer, Cody says? I transferred from, the first volume, this Archmage. I don't remember what level she was when I transferred her, maybe level 100 something. And I brought her over with all items and levels. You have the option to start over with both items and levels, or you can just transfer I think it's just items and reset your level. Either that or it's you reset, you transfer your level, but you lose all your items. I don't know which option you have there. You played this on your Commodore 128 back in the day, Ice Blink? Cool. Yeah, I played it on the PC. I never had the Commodore version. Although I had a friend that had a Commodore 64, and I noticed his did play differently. And now I know why, because it did have different options, and the Barstool Trilogy shows us that. Like in my version, the PC version, you had to have like a Bard instrument equipped, for example, to use it. But I noticed for him, he could just use it at any time. And it didn't have to be equipped. I'm like, man, that would make it so much better. So I'm glad they added this option in here so you get to choose. So we're in Oscon's Fortress right now. You did get an Amiga 500, and it was much nicer. Oh, I bet. That's probably a big upgrade, isn't it? I never had an Amiga. Knifemen have a lot of hit points. I don't know if we can see if I killed enough yet. Yeah, max hit points 1,278. Says, I'm very happy In Exile had it remade. Now we just need all the gold box remade. Yeah, wouldn't that be fantastic? Man. As long as they stay true to the original game, like In Exile did with this, In Exile and Clone Studios, man, yeah, that'd be amazing. But if they change too much, I would not like it. I still play the gold box games though. I just play through Full of Radiance, Curse Azure Bond, Secret Soul Blades, past Gear 2. I'm working on Pool of Radiance, but I haven't played it for quite, or not Pool of Radiance, Pools of Darkness. But I haven't played it for quite a while. It's been many months. I gotta get back to that. I finally got a breath ring, guys. I've been missing these for so long. Nice. Okay, we're gonna give that to one of the fan screws right now. Boom. Okay. Wow, it's been forever since I found a breath ring. Have I tried Ice Blink? No, I don't know what that is. Is that a... I mean, your alias is Ice Blink Engine. Is that a D&D type engine? Two fractors and two fractors. It's gold box-esque. Okay. Is it Dungeons and Dragons rules? Unidentified weapon. Alright, let's see. I'll drop one of those. I'll have to start dropping a few power stabs. I'm hanging on to these for the Great Crypt because I won't be able to cast a single spell in the Great Crypt. Anti-magic everywhere. Go ahead and drop one of these Staff of Lures. Comes to death I can't use this, can't use that. Okay. It's with the Neverwinter Nights conversation system. It's mostly 2nd edition with spells like Bard's Tale. Really? Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. No, I have not heard of it. So are there games made with it? Is it like a FR, UA type engine? Unlimited Adventures or Sand Krylers? Molten Mandolin, we'll drop that. Windwalkers, Mist Giants, and Gremlins. Diamond Helm and Up Boots. Drop. 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 Ah, we have some light in here. Cat Eyes will cast. I'm going slow because there's traps everywhere. And if I step on a trap, I could be done. Hey, Taco, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Bard's Tale, your favorite one. Nice. Yeah, doing well, Taco. How about you? Here we go, the goofy names. What-a-dealers. I'd just love to know what Michael Cranford was thinking when he came up with that name. What-a-dealers. Iceman says it has a tool set similar to Neverwinter Nights. Okay. Well, I never played Neverwinter Nights, but the last gold box game I played was probably either Dark Queen of Krynn or Pools of Darkness. And then I believe I was in college, and I just never had time to play Neverwinter Nights. Which is nice for me because I'll be able to experience it later. Once I get to that someday. Let my workers do some conserve a few spell points. Zen arrows. Can't use them. Okay. Movement ahead. Ah, those are zombies. Okay. Sand cover. Drums of Death. Great item if you have a bard. We don't. Roctors and Bloodmen. Okay, let's Manger Mallet again. Yeah, that's what I was thinking was gonna happen. Oh, he got stoned. That's the worst. Drums of Death again. Okay, stone the flesh, and then heal all. And then drop this item we found. Wizard of Iz. Herb. Summoned Herb. There goes Herb. He wasn't here very long, was he? Death Dagger. Oh, those are really good. We could actually use that too. I'm going to definitely hang on to that. In case I ever have to put my mage, God forbid, in melee range, which I hope will never happen. Because with her armor class, she'll be killed right away. I still want to hang on to that. You just never know what's going to happen when you're playing Iron Man. You gotta prepare for the worst. Oscon's Fortress, yep. Which dimension is this dungeon again? Well, if you're asking what volume, this is the second Bard's Tale. And it's kind of toward the end. After this, we go to the Great Crypt. And then there's one more place. Well, technically two more, but one more dungeon. Ring of Power, Diamond Dagger. Diamond Dagger is really good too. It gives you 4 armor class. 4! Damage is terrible, but huge bonus to it. So that's the perfect weapon for a hunter. Can hunters use it? Yes, they can. That is a fantastic weapon for a hunter because they do critical hits anyway, so the damage is irrelevant. Boost his armor class by 4. Okay, Ring of Power is Mage Maelstrom. I will hang on to that. That could come in very handy in the Great Crypt. I don't remember what Wand Segment 4 does. All the wand segments have unlimited charges, so I might as well use it to see what it does. Oh, that's summoning. Okay. I think it summons a wizard. And I think the third segment does, yeah, Whack'em's Wizard War? Whatever that's called. Whack'em's Wizard War, yeah. Might as well do that. Taco says, I never got to finish part 2 on the Commodore 64. I think it crashed. Oh, man. Hard drives are always clanky things. Yeah, that would be a bummer. Oh man, soul mace. Yeah, not much worse than a hard drive crash when you don't have it backed up. Okay, on the wall is written this poem. Of battles fought in the land of Krill, sing bards without a ghostly will. Okay. They sure love these darkness zones, don't they? The mini-map makes it so much easier. Trap in here. Locked. Okay. Well, that was a total dead end. Okay, so we've seen all that. Now we'll go back into this door. Cat eyes. Trap in here. Disarm it through here. Okay, back into the darkness. Save a lot of time trying to... We'll see if we can do a phase door through here. Yeah, we can. Nice. There's a spinner. Wow, lots of traps. So that right there is a malevolence zone. If you don't have Kato's bracers on your guys, they will turn on you. But we have all the NPCs equipped with Kato's bracers. So we should be good to step on that. Man, lots of traps here. Magic mouth on the wall speaks to you, saying this: seek the master of the Zen, whose might was caught by Xanta's men. Okay. I really want to save my spell points. Let's use one segment 3. On Bloodman, I guess. Okay, Iceberg, thanks for dropping in. Have a good evening. Wizard of Iz cast Maker's Mouth. It doesn't matter, I can cast Heal All anyway. Man, those Mist Giants have a lot of hit points. Another Kato's Bracers. I have 2 extras now. Okay, and then the Song Axe. Drop. Alright, which way should we go? This way's smaller. Toy Dragons. Manger Mouth these, there's too many. Here comes Manger again. Monster just does not have the hit points to survive that. It fails to resist. Heal Harp. All these instruments. Could save a little bit here by casting Beyond. Is it Beyond Death? Yeah, 9. That's only 9. And then we'll do a restoration. There we go. That saved a lot of spell points actually, because Heal All is 25 with the Conjure staff versus Beyond Death only being 9. Madco Mania. There he goes. Zen arrows. Oh, we got teleported. Darn it. Recklings. Only only one survivor. Sorcerer Staff and Whiz Wand. Let's see, forgot. What does the Whiz Wand do? Prime Summoning. Okay, we'll drop that. And Sorcerer Staff, Disrupt Illusion. We'll hang on to one of those. And run. Sounds like a mad scientist with all that shocking sound. Another Gato's Brazier. Wow. I have 3 now. And Ogre Wand, which doesn't summon ogres. It summons wind giants in this one. It's funny that they still call it an ogre wand. Anger claws. Okay. Zen arrows. Another Staff of Lore. Nice. That I can use. Taco says, remember when Tyranthraxis was a storm giant? Wasn't he in Pool of Radiance? Yes. Indeed. When I streamed that a year or 2 ago, it was probably 2 years ago, we fought him, killed him. Tyranthraxis, I think is his name. Hey DJ, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Dragon Shield. That's a weird item to be finding in this place because it's pretty weak. Range is only 20 and it does the Dragon Breath spell basically, which is 16 to 64 damage with 15 charges. It's a little bit weak for this area. Here we go, some more Wada dealers. You're doing alright? Okay, glad you're there. Ah, you're playing Diablo 2 Remastered, so what's the verdict? Do you really like it? And if so, does it have longevity and replayability? Dread Tyranthraxis, yeah. A Deadly Ring, wow, those are really good, but I can't use it. It's awesome for a hunter. All melee, even the bard could use that. I want to hang on to that just because it's cool. Sell it to Garths. Alright, now these Brokters are those nasty casters. I'm going to cast Mage Maelstrom on them. Wait, yeah, I guess. Okay, it just did damage. Wow. Didn't kill him. There we go. Because otherwise he'll end up killing my Banskers. I got another Ring of Power. Nice. I could start using some of those then. I have so many of them. Drop that to free up a little bit of space. You're really enjoying Diablo 2, DJ? Level 22 at the moment. Never played it back in the day. Yeah, I haven't either. I never played the original. And Taco says, did you ever play the Death Knights of Krynn gold box game yet? I never knew it existed. Very uninformed how many they made. Yes, I played it in the past. I have not streamed it. Yes, I've beaten that and Dark Queen of Krynn. That's another one. That's the one that follows Death Knights of Krynn. Taco says, that whole Pool of Radiance type series went on way longer than I knew. Otherwise, I'd tackle them all. Yeah. And then there's 2 in the Savage Frontier. There's Gateway to the Savage Frontier and then Treasures of the Savage Frontier. Those are really good. Okay, so we looped around there. Go south. Okay, so we've explored that whole hallway. Trying to see where I'm missing a door. I guess I have to go up this direction. DJ said, I played almost all the gold box games. Hillsfar sucked. Yeah, Hillsfar was actually a silver box game. It did not have a gold box. And yes, it was bad. I've reviewed that one. I reviewed Heroes of the Lands too, which was also silver box. Those two had so much potential, and they're just really bad. Lots of flaws. Heroes of the Lands could have been such a good action RPG had they implemented it right, not had bugs. Yeah. Oh, we got one of these crappy Vanquisher figurines. Summons one of the worst, probably the worst enemy or a monster you can get in your party, which only bards can use. I'd love to ask Michael Cranford what he was thinking when he did that. It's just so bizarre to me. Okay, Vanquisher figurine drop. Gotta go slow so we don't step on a trap. Before I cross over to that side, let's thoroughly explore this side. Taco says, I really liked Heroes of Lance. The intro at the time was great. Never completed it. It sounded like Dragon. Taco says, yeah, ask Michael next time you see him what's up with that. Oh man, I would so love to be able to interview him. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. Just walk up out of nowhere and interrogate the man. No, I would never do that. He deserves a lot of respect. Yeah, that would be killer. Michael Cranford and D.W. Bradley are two developers from the past I would absolutely kill to interview. Oh my gosh. Okay. Gotta step on every square because there could be something very important to know. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna actually push spacebar here to speed this up. There we go. Taco says there is some YouTube interviews with fellows that made a I've never seen a D.W. Bradley, but yes, I don't think he's ever given a video interview. But Michael Cranford, yeah. Yeah, I've posted those in my on my Discord channel. Mentioned them. Ag zeros and ring accuracy. It's got a spinner and damage. Yeah, we have lost a couple of really great developers. The Last Ninja soundtracks passed away young. Yeah, it happens. It happens to everybody. Unfortunately. Okay, so we got teleported there. Where did that push us? Okay. I need to do this left side, I think. Headco mages. Ray's still alive. Well, as a brilliant composer of Sid ship. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with them, so I'll just take your word on that, Taco. Conjure staff. Need another one. Hey, Rusty Bucket, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's going well. Oh boy, you're stuck in DOS 2 tonight, huh? Your favorite game. one of your favorite games. These knife men are considered mages, so Mage Maelstrom works on them. Hey, says Tim, welcome to the stream. How you doing? He says, stuck in DOS? Hope you find the right command to get out. Yeah. Not that DOS. Divinity of, what's it called? Divinity of Sins? I can't remember the name of it. Ag Zeros drop. Oh, we got teleported. Ooh, okay. I guess we'll stay on this side. Divinity Original Sin. Okay, that's what it stands for. So there's a dude that went by the name Instant Remedy that did a ton of the good songs on the Commodore 64. No idea who he is. Rusty says, I have an old fragmented brain. Please help. Need to defrag your brain. That's what sleep does. Good sleep. Taco says, remember the days of cracked screens? Usually they'd show off new songs they came up with on those while your game's loaded. Crack screens? Not familiar with that terminology. You mean screensavers? Or splash screens? Heard of splash screens. Too many of these. Speed that up. Ag Zeros. Ring of Return. Drop. Ooh, we found a room. Or maybe not. Maybe that's just the hallway. It's just the hallway. Okay. Fair enough. Sam says people used to voluntarily get lobotomies because it made them feel better. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, delete star.star part of your brain. You're going back to Norton antivirus, Rusty. McAfee's doing some weird stuff. Oh, that's too bad. Taco says, yeah, it was like a pirate network. Ziggy and a bunch of other guys had them embedded so you get a song and an animation while the floppy disks loaded 5 minutes. Oh, no, I am not familiar with that. I have no idea what that is. Rusty says, Forte, if you don't mind sharing, what antivirus software do you recommend? Well, I'm not sure if you know it or not, but I'm a cybersecurity expert, so I don't use antivirus software on my computer. I haven't for 20 years. I've never had a virus. It's mainly about how you use your computer and what you do, but when you download something over the internet, as long as it's a public file, what I would recommend is upload it again through virustotal.com. Don't upload anything that's private or sensitive because it gets data mined. But if it's something that's public, then run it through there, virustotal.com. What it'll do is it'll run your file through about 60 antivirus programs. Some of them are obscure, some of them are popular, like Norton or McAfee. But that's what I'd recommend for you to do. And if it passes cleanly with 0 out of 60 and the community score is perfect, then you can't guarantee it, but you can be pretty certain it's safe. But again, you can't guarantee that. One of my cybersecurity classes I was teaching, I made some malicious software on purpose. I made 5 different ones. And I showed the class that I ran the software through VirusTotal, which has 60 antivirus programs, scan it, and only 2 or 3 said this looks suspicious. It didn't even say it was malicious. It just said it looks suspicious. So things that aren't popular, that are homegrown, antivirus software is completely useless. But it'll help you with the really popular stuff. But yeah, as long as you're really careful and run it through VirusTotal like that, and you don't need all that crap on your computer. Antivirus software slows down your computer so much, and it's almost malicious itself. It's very intrusive. But again, that's just me as a cybersecurity expert. I'm not recommending you to do that, but since you asked what I use, it's why I told you. Ziggy gave us a huge box of Commodore 64 games, Taco says. It may have had something to do with all of those. Oh. And Sadstamp says, it's almost pointless to buy AV these days. Windows Defender is free and does a good job. Yeah, what I teach in my classes is antivirus software. Just rough estimate is only about 30% successful against malicious software. So don't have much faith in it. If you change your behavior on how you use your computer, that's way, 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 way better. And if you do want to be safe, 100% safe, then what you can do is run it in a virtual machine that you back up. Test it out, try it all out in the virtual machine. You can use a program called Process Monitor to check and see if anything weird's happening. And if it's safe in the virtual machine for quite a while and there's nothing being sent over the network and it passed VirusTotal.com, then you can be fairly certain that it's safe to put on your real computer then. If it screws up the virtual machine, big deal. All you do is restore it back to where it was. And so that's the safest way to test that stuff out. Okay, let's do cat eyes because we're out of the darkness. Another Wizard of Iz. He's 90 feet away. I'm going to try to run. Okay, good. Rusty says, I use my PC to pay bills, download games from GOG, Steam, Epic Launcher. Other than that, I go to Fox, CNN, MSNBC, etc. for news. Don't visit porn sites. Hell, I don't even have a Facebook. Yeah, don't think that you're safe, though. Just even going to sites like, MSNBC, CNN, you can still get in trouble on those sites. Sometimes the malicious ads will sneak by. It happens all the time on Yahoo. If you have a Yahoo Mail account, I've had a lot of clients where they've got infected by just checking their mail because a malicious ad goes through and Yahoo didn't catch it. And next thing you know, they clicked on something they shouldn't. So still be really, really careful. I just use common sense. Common sense goes a really long way. If something pops up telling you that your computer's infected, and it says Microsoft is telling you this and has like an automated voice, use common sense. You know that's bogus. Don't click on it. Oh, it's funny. Rusty says, sorry to take you back to work. I forgot you said it's my bad. No, no problem at all. Cody, hey Cody, how you doing? Cody says, I used to work at at a security store, and while cleaning one day, I found an old product that was a 5 1/4 shaped piece of plastic with a key lock on it, designed to protect from viruses. What? That sounds funny. You do have a Yahoo email account, yeah. Hey there, Jim. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? He says those are all CIA news sites, so you're being tracked. Yeah, if you don't want to be tracked, download a browser called Tor, Tor. It's not a 100% guarantee that you can't be tracked, because it is possible, but it's extremely unlikely. So download Tor. Use that, and if you want to hide your search results as much as possible, there's 2 search engines I recommend. One's called swisscows.com and one's called startpage.com. Those are 2 really good ones to use. So use those in conjunction with Tor, and you're 99.99999% safe from being tracked. Again, can't say 100% on anything ever, but you're so much safer. That's the safest thing you can use. Oh, I see, Cody. You slid that disk into your disk drive and you would lock it. That's funny. That's hilarious. Hey, Crystal Water. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? The Brave web browser is a good web browser. It's not nearly as secure as Tor, but it's definitely a good one. It's one of the better ones. Tor has its share of problems. It's going to be really slow, and since it's a proxy type service, sometimes it'll look like you might inherit the pathing of someone that was doing something illegal on Tor is. So it could potentially look like your computer was the one doing it illegally. But there's a bunch of hops and steps in there where, unless you're pushed to an infiltrated, it's called a guard, as the first computer you connect to, then nobody would ever be able to track any of that stuff. So, and that's extremely unlikely that you could be mistaken as someone else that was doing something illegal. But again, that's a possibility. I'll just throw it out there just so you're aware of that. But yeah, you could definitely use Brave. It's a pretty good one. But it's not going to prevent remote websites from tracking you like Tor does. But it'll prevent local people getting on your computer and tracking you that way. Yeah, good to see you too, Crystal Water. Crystal Water. I almost said Crystal Bucket because Rusty Bucket's message was right above there. Rusty says, I know enough about cybersecurity to be scared of stuff I do not understand. So I've always had Norton, Kaspersky, and McAfee. Never trusted Windows Defender. Rusty says VPN is probably best option, but you'd be paying for it. It depends. VPNs are good for certain things, but no, they're not the best option. All your traffic's routing through that VPN company, and all it takes is the government to issue them a subpoena to give over all your information, and you're done. So no, Tor is better than a VPN. You could do both. I mean, ideally, you would do Tor through a VPN and then use Start Page and um, Swiss Cows as your search engine. And then you'd have so many layers there that that would be a lot better. Sandstam says I use VPN when prowling the high seas. Yeah. Tor is safer than VPNs because of government subpoenas. That's the biggest problem. Now, if it's your own private VPN, that's a different story. If you configure a server somewhere as your own private VPN and you route all your traffic through your own VPN, that's different. But if you're paying for a VPN service, then yeah, they could get subpoenaed and forced to reveal information. Okay, I need to drop some items here because I am totally full. Let's see, I don't need the diamond sword. I'm really full here. Let me drop some weapons because most likely I won't be able to use those. There we go. Oh wow, okay, there we go. Jim says, I figure anything you do online is vulnerable. Or DuckDuckGo is good. Yeah, DuckDuckGo is good, but one thing to keep in mind is that's an American-based company. It's in the United States. So they are completely vulnerable to the United States government subpoenaing them. Swiss Cows is in Switzerland. So they cannot be forced by a government agency to do that. That's why I recommended that. Start Page is also out of the United States, outside the United States. So again, they can't be forced. Sastam says Tor browser doesn't act as a node, does it? No, not when you start it up. You're not considered a node. It's people that are hosting that set it up. So none of their traffic's gonna route through your computer. It's not like a file sharing service. Cody says, do you play anything online? You mean like a massive multiplayer online RPG? I play, my wife and I play Anno together, and that's online, you know, because it's networked. But I'm not playing like with a bunch of other people. Jim says, Windows 10 is just a big hunk of malware. There's some good truth. There's some truth to that. Yeah, if you want to minimize your operating system's malware, go with a simple build of Linux. Even better, if you're very technical, you could build your own, build the Linux kernel if you know the source code, and then you're guaranteeing that it's going to be clean. But who's going to do that, you know? For all your stuff. There's so many things that only run on Windows, and you know, there's Wine and some other things that'll run on Linux, but it's never 100% compatible. Or just strategy games with friends, Cody says. I don't normally play with friends online, but like I said, I play that Anno game with my wife. We're exploring here. Let's see. We still got quite a bit. Ascan's Fortress. Oh, this darkness is such a pain, isn't it? I just gotta be careful I don't step on a trap. Cody says, I figured in the cybersecurity community there's the people pressuring you to play Fortnite with them or something. Oh, well, no. My primary job is a software developer. I did cybersecurity stuff for my business outside. I'm not working like for a company doing cybersecurity. I do that for my clients and teach at a local college. But again, that's kind of side stuff. Jim says, I always thought the original Ultima Online looked and sounded cool. Never played it though. Never really played an online game. I thought so too, but I think I was in college when it came out, and I didn't have time to look at it or play it. And then I felt like I was too far behind. Like it had been out for years. And I'm like, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to get into that when so many other people have been playing it for years. See, I missed out on the whole thing, unfortunately. Okay, let's teleport right here. Crystal Water says, hey D Forte, how many hours a day do you spend just watching videos on YouTube on average? On average, I would probably say half an hour. I actually don't have time to watch a lot. I wish I did, but I've got so many things going on, you know, with my full-time work and working on all my stuff and streaming, and I just don't have time to watch a lot, unfortunately. How about you, Crystal Water? How much time do you spend? Well, thank you, Rusty Bucket. That's very kind of you. The ultimate fun nerd. Spend many because I am dumb and cannot figure the newer games out for myself. Oh, that's so not true, and I know you're just joking. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, shoot. Watching other people, you know, nothing wrong with that. So we only have a third of our spell points left on Cassie. Hoping I can explore the rest of this darkness area before I have to leave and recharge. Ooh, Magic Mouth on the Wall speaks to you saying this. Pits of... I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look at the mini-map on this. Wrong. I knew it would be wrong. Rusty says, but I love to watch a few live streamers on YouTube, and D4T is one of the few. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Christopher says, I spend way too many hours a day on YouTube. Too much free time. I need to be more productive, lol. Hey, if you're enjoying your life, then what difference does it make? A Madco Mage wants to join us. Look at this, guys. Let's do it. Let's replace a Kringle brother. And let's see how good he is. Wow, he's got some hit points. What does he... Oh, he summons Herb. No. No. I know he casts Manger's Mallet occasionally too, but when you get a monster in your party that has a summoning spell, sometimes they'll waste a whole turn. Because they'll try to summon, but then they realize that your party's full, so then they waste their turn. His armor class... Man, it's kind of ironic. He's really a lot stronger than the Fanskers. And his armor class is better. . Okay, let's get rid of one of the fan screws. So let's unequip his Kato's bracer. Give it to the Madco. And then this fan screw will kick out. And then let's summon another Kringle. Okay. Alright. New party config. Thank you, Crystal Water. I appreciate that. You guys are very kind. Rusty says DeForte's presentation in games is so calm, logical, intelligently articulated. He's never condescending even with trolls. Such a pleasant atmosphere. You just want to be here. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. It's very kind. Cody says, summon Herb would save me a ton of money. Oh, that's funny. Do you guys remember in the 80s there was a Burger King commercial, and if your name was Herb, you got like a free meal or a discount or something. Does that ring a bell for anybody? That's what I always think of when I hear Herb. And I also think of Ernest. You know, Ernest P. Worrell, he's always like, know what I mean, Herb? Or Vern. He says Vern, but it reminds me of Herb. Because Vern's so close. Jim says, love to watch you stream Jagged Alliance. Also any classic Sierra game like King's Quest, Police Quest, Space Quest. Actually, I bought Jagged Alliance 1 and 2. It's on my list, so I will stream them at some point. I just haven't yet. And yeah, I'll do a King's Quest. Out of those three, I would probably do a King's Quest stream. Rusty says, I'm the oldest guy here at 51 and do not remember that. When I'm here, the name Herb, it does bring me back. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just a local thing in my area. But I remember that, and I just thought that was so weird. I'm like, why did they pick the name Herb? I guess because it's rare. It was around the same time of where Wendy's had that, where's the beef? You know, they had that one woman that was kind of gruff. I'm sure you guys remember that, right? Where's the beef? Rusty says, oh, I would love to see a King's Quest stream. Yeah, and what I would do with that is no spoilers. I have not played that game for, well, since my review, which was probably 10 years ago, 11 years ago. So I would try to do it from memory. I know I would fail miserably, but I would just try to do as much as I could without looking at any kind of hints. No spoilers. A voice whispers, the Zen Master cometh. So have you guys played all the King's, well, when I say all, what were the King's Quests you guys remember playing? Because I think I stopped at 5 back in the day. I think once they got to the 5th and they changed the perspective and it became a lot more 3D, I just didn't quite like it as much. Rusty says, or any game from the late 80s or early to mid 90s. Chris Water says, are you going to play the King's Quest VGA remake? I'm not sure, Crystal Water. I don't know. I won't rule it out, but it's not really on my radar. Just got so many other things. Not enough time. Pans, pipes, can't use those. Okay, we've almost explored all this. Rusty says, I said this before, I'll say it again. I lost touch with all games from 1989 to 2000. I joined the military and did not have access to PCs. But you got Wizardry 8 as soon as you could? Oh, that's cool. Crystal Water says, sorry, I mean the 1990 remake called King's Quest 1, Quest for the Crown. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the older one. I like the EGA graphics. Did they drastically change it, Crystal Water, where it's like got like a 3D type VGA? Or is it just more colors with the same old engine? I just like the old charming, 2D perspective. Okay, one more area here. Oh, good. We actually have some light here. Last room, and then there's a very small section down here. Oh, and there's a line there. Okay. So, let's go ahead and just make sure we've completed all this. Okay. So now we have to figure out one of these teleporters. Seek the master of the Zen, whose might was caught by Xanta's men. Pits of... Ah, here we go. Fire. On the wall is written this poem. In the caverns deep near pits of fire, the Agron creep and do not conspire. Sweet. Fire. Oh. I think it just said it. Agron? No, okay. The Agrons creep. Land of Krill. Okay. The answer's Krill. Sword of Silence, Axe of Hate. Death Arrow's path is always straight. So I'm sure it's going to ask about this one too. Chris Water says characters and everything are more detailed, but you still type and use the old engine. Okay. Yeah, I won't throw it out as, for sure not doing it, Crystal Water. Rusty Bucket says, my son asked me a question tonight before he left for community softball game. What's your favorite game of all time? I could not answer, to be honest. Got to narrow it down, son. Yeah, that is hard. I've had people ask me that same kind of thing. And what I have to do is put them into categories. because it's too hard to answer that. Okay, Cody, have a good evening. Thanks for dropping in. Rusty says, just want to backtrack a bit to cybersecurity. Even if you go with Tor, VPN, etc., your ISP still records what sites you visit and what you do. No. If you use a VPN or you use Tor, they cannot track where you're going. So those are two mechanisms that prevent your ISP from seeing where you're going. Crystal Water says, I thought your favorite game of all time was Wizardry 8. It depends. And the thing about greatest games is it changes throughout your life. You know, it really will change. So I guess the way I would probably answer that is, what game have you spent the most time on in your life? The number of hours you put in, that's probably your favorite game, whether you want to admit it or not. So it may not be your favorite today, you know, right now, but overall your whole life, whichever one you've played the most. That's probably the best way to look at it, in my opinion. Okay, let's see here. So we're gonna answer Krill. Fire. And then it might be hate, we'll see. Fire, Krill. Oh, sort of. I didn't look at what sword was. Silence. Okay, Sword of Silence. Fire, Krill, silence. And the word is still. Okay. And the word is still. So this probably opened a door or a teleporter somewhere. And I just don't know where. Maybe it's this room. No? Unless you can't teleport in on it. Here's another room. That's suspicious. I may have to wander around. The other thing it may have done is reveal a stairway, because sometimes that's what happens when you answer one. Crystal Water says, true, it's really hard to have a favorite game of all time because there's so many great games. Yeah. Rusty says, DeForte loves Wizardry 7 and many other games. He's also been streaming about 15 years or close to it. Hey there, the Diaz. Welcome to this channel and the stream. How you doing? Jim says, I agree. DeForte is really chill. Seems like a nice guy, intelligent, and most important, genuine. Really appreciate your appreciation of classic games. Well, thank you, Jim. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. Okay, let's wander around and see if we can find where the stairs are. Actually, there's a spell that help us with that. What's it called? Sorcerer's Sight? No. Let me see. Exploration. This one? Metal. Here we go. Area enchant. That's what we want. So if it's 30 feet away, it'll show up. So we'll just kind of turn around here and... Oh, we got a knifeman wanting to join us. Armor class -11. he would get killed right away. Leave in peace. The DS says, I love the appreciation of old school RPGs. Been playing Neverwinter Nights myself. Cool. The new one you mean, or the old one? Rusty says, if you're here for dry humor, intelligent gameplay, and just to chill, you've come to the right place. Thank you. Neverwinter is sweet. Yeah. That's definitely on my list. Got to get to it someday. Again, I'm assuming that there's going to be stairs revealed somewhere. There may not be. You have to actually face the direction where the stairs are, or it won't work. I wonder. This, no, that does have an opening. There are stairs near. There they are. Wow, I got lucky there. It's right to the north of us. Boom. Take the stairs up. Yes. Okay. Next level. All right, let's save, just in case it crashes on us. Diaz says, yep, played it when I was on school and recently got the enhanced edition. Cool. All right, we might start getting some new item types here. So I kind of want to free up some slots. Let's just dump all this stuff. Dump. Okay. Wow, this is a big map. Oh, run. That tripwire, that's what that was. If you don't get through there fast enough, you die. It's game over. And I'm playing Iron Man. So that's one way I could lose. Oh, okay. We survived. Oh, I forgot to equip Kato's bracers. Okay. On that Kringle brother. Let's do camaraderie. Okay. Ah. Happy to see it's still updated and the community still makes modules. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Yes. Oh, it's so great when games are that way. Still dissension in the ranks. This is exactly why I do not have guys that will critically hit my party. Because all they have to do is critically hit Cassie. And it's game over. Okay, man. Let's see here. So who was missing? It's this one. Everybody else have Kato's? Yes, okay. So dangerous. You have to play so different when you're playing Iron Man like this. With a solo character. Okay, new enemies. Cool. Let's see how we do against these. Jim says I'm emulating King Bounty's Genesis version on a hacked Vita handheld. Started last night. At least halfway through. Wow. Halfway through already. That's crazy. Rusty says, I am old school and prefer turn-based combat. That's why I'm having so much fun with DOS 2. Might get DOS if it goes on sale. DOS 2 has so many modules. Larian is working on Baldur's Gate 3, but still Electronic Arts, yeah. DOS does not have as many mods on Steam, but it's not a showstopper. Cool. The only thing that bothers you about Larian Studios is that Baldur's Gate 3 is still Electronic Arts and $60. Only bought a few games in EA, but not for full price. Yeah, Electronic Arts in the 80s was great. They sure changed, didn't they? Okay, what's behind this door? Detect movement. It's farther away. Steve the Dop. This is so funny. So he's a doppelganger. So he would jump into our party, which again would be extremely dangerous for Cassie, but our slots are full, so he can't do it. We petrified him. Diamond dagger. B-Far Wizards. Oh yeah, these guys cast the spell that pushes us all the way back 90 feet. Oh, you're not talking about Electronic Arts, you're talking about early access, Rusty? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, the Diaz, your computer can't run them? You're talking about the newer games? Gotcha. Ooh, Demon Lord. Glad we killed him. Crystal Sword and Mournblade. Drop. Drop. Dark Mages. Grin Dragons. Okay. Yeah, it's probably going to be time to retire faster fairly soon. His hit points are just too low now. Rusty says I have a robust computer, but antivirus degrades it. D4T is true to his word. He knows what he's talking about. Well, I would still do research, even though I told you that. You know, you'd still probably be better off seeing what others say too. But I know you trust me. So. Ooh, nice. Another breath ring. Let's give that to the Madco Mage. Sweet. I have to keep my eye on that Madco Mage. Has he cast anything besides Summon Herb? Hold on a minute. I haven't been paying attention. Where's the Madco Mage? The weird thing is these aren't sorted, as you can see, by alphabetic. Some of them are, but then others aren't. There he is. Oh, he does. Okay, he'll cast Wackham's Wizard War. That's alright. It's not nearly as good as Manger's Mallet, but probably eventually replace him and get somebody else. Mage of Alk. That's a weird name. Diaz says, the last game I bought on EA is called Astrox Imperium. And what watching the development closely because I want to see what it turns into. I have not heard of that one. Man, I'm glad I have these Kato bracers here. All these rooms in this square room has malevolent zones. They'll turn your guys against you. Tim says one of my top 5 that is modern: Mount and Blade Warband. Specifically Viking Conquest downloadable content. Such an epic and masterful mashup of open world, RPG, strategy, and action. Never heard of it. Man, there's so many games out there, isn't there? Menzo Monks, Wizard of War, and Carbonites. Yeah, you should be good for several years with that, Rusty. That's a good system. You have a solid state drive in there too. That makes a huge difference. Hands, pipes. Before wizards again. 2 roadblocks. Oh, Michael Cranford. So goofy. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill this guy myself. Because he's 80 feet away. Okay. Another... Oh, we got another breath ring. Okay, well that's worth it. This crappy Vanquisher figurines. Terrible. Alright, breath ring. So this Madco Mage... I think I'm gonna get rid of him. Let me equip that. Let's force something else into our party, shall we? Run. We don't want to fight him. Witch King, Dark Mages, and Befar Wizards. Oh, and Menzo Monks. Okay, have I killed enough of these to see what they do? He's got such a weird combination of spells. Death Strike. Armor class is pretty good too. Menzo Monk. Can't see anything on him yet. Witch King. This is the first time I've fought these. SPBI. Let's get... Dark Mage is too dangerous. If that turns on us and casts Death Strike on Cassie, it's game over. So let's get a Witch King. Dia says, I don't even think my computer was decent anywhere. I'm surprised it can run Grand Theft Auto 5 and Space Engineers on a portable state. So the Witch Kings are casting Mage Maelstrom before we can... Okay. Wow. Man, that makes me nervous. Okay. Now let's see if we can run. Oh, and they cast Elix Instant Ogre. They're mage and undead. That's a huge detriment. Because they could be killed by a Mage Maelstrom. I don't think any of the enemies cast spells that can hurt undead, but you never know. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this guy. Okay. We're still looking for someone. Your C drive solid state? Oh, good. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. Guard Dragon, Wizard War, Menzo Monks. Yeah, see, these can critical hit. I do not want to get these in my party. Because if they turn on Cassie, boom. She's a goner. Guard Dragon. Wither. Yeah, this guy's not good enough. We'll try a Guard Dragon. Only problem with buying a new computer pre-built nowadays is getting a DVD or other drive, Rusty says. Yeah. Oh, we're in an anti-magic area. Wow. I was wondering why all my spells had gone. So this is very dangerous. We can use items though. So let's use... Let's use a power staff on the guard dragon. Yeah, have a good night, Rusty. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm about done for this evening. Yeah, the guard dragon looks like their breath attack's pretty weak. Yeah, that's very weak. That's bizarre for a dragon in this area to do that little bit of damage. Iron shield. Okay. Anti-magic. Gotta get someone in our party here. Larry. Larry, I think, is like an ogre troll looking thing. Gray ninjas and a mage of Alk. Have I killed enough of those to know what they do? Petrify, that's too dangerous. We don't want that in our party. Yeah, see, he looks like an ogre or troll. Mage of Elk. Only killed one of those. Hmm. Well, we got to get somebody. Who are we going to get? Let's see what the mage does. Why did that not work? Oh, he got killed. That's why. Get an ninja. So, Gray Ninja, minus 14 armor class. It's not great. It's not terrible. A lot of hit points. We'll see what he does for us. Jim's still running his Windows 7. 97, almost 10 years. 1440 by 900 resolution. Still runs anything on it. Oh, the Gray Ninja does critical hits. Yeah, we'll have to get rid of him. Damn it, Larry. You don't play many brand new games. They suck anyway. Yeah, I hear you. Not my thing either. Okay, so this Gray Ninja is too dangerous. He turns on us. You gotta kick him. Bosco Giant. Yeah, that's too dangerous. Cloudsman Wither, he's too weak. He causes insanity, that's too dangerous. Insanity is like instant death if you have only one character. If he makes Cassie go insane, it's game over. Let's fly through these. Another Death Dagger and War Globes. There's Larry. Two Larrys. Larry, Menzo Monks, and Witch King. Alright, let's get a Larry. He probably won't be that dangerous. Oh, and he can breathe. He doesn't do much damage. Decent hit points. Armor class is not that good. He already got turned to stone. Staff of Lure. Sorry, Larry. You're done. Yeah, and his breath attack's only 30-foot range, 18 and 72 damage. Okay. We're just gonna summon another Kringle brother. Be done with it. I can't find anybody that is either too dangerous because they can instant kill me, or too weak. I'm not getting anything in between. Ooh, I forgot, man. I'm glad I remembered. I need to equip a Kato Bracer. Alright. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, guys, I think this is a good place to save for tonight. Go. Well, thanks for the chat, guys. That was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see